What's up? Benjamin578 here, and welcome back to Skyrim. Alright, so last episode, we tracked
You
down
needed to know more.
shadowed him, basically went through a dungeon, a good one too. I like it, because it wasn't too long. And, we
You
got
needed.
some more answers on who this mysterious person is. So we know that, what's going on so far is that this person named Carlia has some kind of personal grudge against Mercer, our guild leader, and she's also the one that killed our previous guild master, Gaius. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's some new information we know so far, and we know how she's trying to take us down and all. So now, after we somehow unlock this massive chest, which probably has like what, like 70 something gold in here, probably. After we learn that, ooh, okay, there it is. That's where the sweet spot is. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually did it that quick. Oh, okay. It's amber. Oh wow, I actually needed that. Holy crap. Okay, so I need madness ore. If you remember, we needed those just so we can, it's not gonna tell me, is it? We needed those for a sword. So, yeah. That's why I was like, oh wow, cool. Hanging Garden, I've never seen this before. Cool. Alright, is there anything else that I'd really care about? Rate, Wet and Drowry? I never heard of this one before. Long one too, so don't need it, don't care. I know there's a specific book I am looking for. I think like Cake and the Diamond or something, but I can't find it. Yeah. Oh well, no.
You needed to
It's
know
not
more.
too important right now. I can't believe there's another master chest. Are all these master chests? No. Does she have a key that I can use? I think I'm gonna need a key anyways, because I'm gonna need to unlock a certain door. Oh wait, how much did that circulate? 400 I'll take out. Alright. So I'll take 400 of that circulate, but not that 525 piece of helmet. Nah, it's just because I really just don't feel like I just don't feel like grabbing. Sometimes you just don't feel like grabbing stuff. Yeah, I have plenty of space though. Alright, what's up, my worker homies? I'm just gonna pass around you. Don't worry, we are friends. Well, I am a friend. So, what are you guys even doing out here, anyways? Like, is there not like a world out there? Okay. Oh, you know, so, hey, that's fine. Some people are, some people are happy to live out in the wilderness all by themselves. Some people are happy about living in a city. You know, some people are happy about living in a mountain by the ocean. You know what? You choose where you want, where it makes you happy. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Go ahead and take a sip of coffee. I haven't had my sip of coffee yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Going down me gulp. Alright. I'm good. Whew! I'm good. So, today, we are actually checking out a new game. For me, anyways. It's not a brand new game. This game's been out since last October. But it is a game that I've actually been wanting to play. Ever since I've actually heard about it. But, the reason why I didn't want to play it, or the reason why I haven't bought it, you know, at all, is because I didn't want to spend $60 on it. You know, believe it or not. And the game we are going to play is Far Cry 6. So I've been... Oh, I didn't know I could like deactivate it or not. So holy crap, this is windy. Whew. It's a good thing I'm wearing leather. So I think leather is like the best protection against snow. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, at least in my experience, I mean, it doesn't get that cold. Or it does get that cold, but it doesn't get, you know, Skyrim levels of cold, I imagine, from where I live. But no, actually, all I was gonna say though is that is that, yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to play Far Cry 6 forever, really. It's just that, I mean, it's an Ubisoft game. And it's the saying kind of goes, once you play one Ubisoft game, you kind of play them all. I mean, Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, it's a bit different. But, I mean, once you played one of those, you know, they end up being the same, really.
What did you need?
The cool thing is, though, is that we finally heard that there's a new Assassin's Creed game coming out, and it sounds like, according to the leak, that it's going back to its roots, so I'm excited. Alright, what's up, Mercer?
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades.
Am I missing something?
This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullumai also told me that she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
So why has she returned now?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gullumai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Quickly, what do you want?
Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood's territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way.
So she was a Dark Elf.
She was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship.
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
So why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
So you're telling me she had a relationship with the Guildmaster, which would put her in a place of high position, and she was so good at her job that she was raking in more valuables for us a month than a whole year, just to kill the Guildmaster. Alright.
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
Well, interesting, right? Anyways, well, let's go ahead and go to Snowvale Sanctum. Though today, I think, just because I'm feeling it, we're gonna actually travel there by foot. We're not gonna fast travel there. So that means we gotta go all the way up here. So, it won't be as long of a walk as it seemed. So, I do not remember how to actually activate this thing. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Alright, I've only been up for like an hour, so. Anyways. Yeah, oh man, you're good. You okay, fam? You creeping through the gates for it, bro. Weirdo. Alright.
Yes?
Yes. Let's go ahead and see if we can sell some more stuff.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? Take a look.
Let's see. I know I got some more stuff to sell to this guy. Oh yeah, let's see if we can try to find one of those conjurer tables. See if we can break this and get some more damage on our bow. Alright. Show. Yeah. Alright. So we're actually ranking in like some really good of money. The only thing is though is that we are actually having to
Good morning.
you know do the lifting like this story hasn't.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Oh, fishing?
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek. You should try it sometime.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Well, since you mentioned payment, I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war is driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You mentioned Nevanor?
Nivanor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I try to include her in my lessons from Mara over at the Temple of Mara. She prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Remember to give at the temple.
I'll go ahead and do your job. That guy was just like, oh, okay, deliver the purchase agreement. Oh, he wants me to travel across Skyrim literally just to hand over a package. Bro, what is it, Death Stranding? That's not a bad idea, actually. Like, you know, like a postal service, you know, like the courier that like seems to know where you are at all times. Anyways, wait, is there not a place in Riften where I can disenchant my thing? Probably not. Okay. So I was just kind of thinking, you know, I have this circlet here which does 25% more damage, right? And I was kind of thinking, do I not have anything that can increase, like, or is there not like a place where I can, like, you know, break it down? I think I'll go ahead and wear this now. It looks super stupid on me, but I'll go to the Khajiit Caravan.
All kinds, and all can be yours. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Hey, bro, I love Cass. Alright, I got one of my own. Like, she's pretty cool. She's pretty old and lazy, but I mean, you know, it's kind of what happens when you're old, right? Anyways, what do you got for
Take a look.
Alright. You know what? Let's look at your stuff first. I want to see what you got. Alright, so far some pretty usual stuff. Oh, that's a new ore-scaled helmet. I've never seen this before. That's a new one. And what about weapons? Do you have any cool bows? No. Okay. Potions, you know what? I'll take all the healing potions you have. And any like potions that will help resist magic as well. I'll take that. You know, I'll take the disease, I'll take the stamina, I'll take all your good potions. Alright, cool. Miscellaneous. I actually never quite looked through the miscellaneous portions of vendors, but oh well. Alright, I got some stuff for you too. You could definitely not have my fishing rod. Man, I was actually just gonna say, if there's anything that I would love to do, like when I die one day, and like if you know if heaven is real and all that, then I would love to like imagine myself like, you know, on a lake, you know, at a pier, just, you know, with a cup of coffee, maybe a cat or a dog, and, you know, just sitting on a chair and just fishing, like right in front of a big mountain, like, and the trees are all like autumn, you know, like, you know how they are in the fall, where they're all like orange and shit like that. So something kind of like this, but like a lake. You know, I'm on a pier and I'm just chilling out, fishing and stuff like that. Like that's the kind of like, you know, heaven I want. Obviously, I don't think like, you know, in the Christian religion you can choose like what your heaven looks like. Even if you like, hey, you know, even if Buddhism is real, you know, I'd love to be like, you know, a bird or a hawk or some shit. I don't know. I mean, just anything, you know. If there's something that actually happens to you after you die, I hope it's worth it, you know. I hope it's worth living like the first life you have now. That's the thing. I mean, if this is the first life, this could be the second, the 29th life. I don't know. You know, death is really the biggest mystery of life, and it's something that we won't know probably until we get there. But at the same time, I mean, will we actually know? Because we won't even really be conscious when we die, would we? So. Okay, hell, I'm sorry. I thought that was a free. Wait, hold up. You got like the main road going through this fort. How are you gonna like block that off, assholes? Make it go around the thing? Alright, whatever. But yeah. So there you go. That was Raiden. That was Raven getting a little spiritual with the people. So I'm a very open-minded individual. So I would love to, you know, I like discussing, you know, people, like, I love observing what other people's beliefs and such are. It's fun. To me, anyways. I know some people take it seriously.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Alright,
I long to be out there.
Let me tell you something, alright? At that fort right there, there's a couple of asshole guards that are blocking the main road. They got like a huge fort. Bring some back up.
Talos guide you.
Yeah. Talos guide you too, homie. Alright. Yo, those girls are gonna be kicking some Imperial ass. I like to watch, but we got a mission we gotta get to. So, we got a mission to get to, and time to make value of. But anyways, yeah, that's what I was saying. Though I like having, like, I know, like, it's you know, when it comes to like religion and politics and such, it's just pretty it's pretty. Shit, that's not a lot of damage. I'm gonna need some help. Actually, hold up. I'm making my homie. Yes, you are now my friend. Hey, now I have a reason not to kill the wildlife in Skyrim. But anyways, yeah, I like to have actual discussion with people. I don't like ever get into debates or anything like that. Like I said, I'm more interested in like experiencing and having somebody explain to me their views of life, you know. I don't know. It's maybe it's weird, but that's just the kind of person I am. So, crap. So, in other words, you know, I follow this I'm gonna call him a psychiatrist, but he's actually oh god, what is those people that are really good? Psychology, that's what it is. I follow this psychology professor named Jordan Peterson. He has really interesting things about, you know, how the human mind works. And one thing he mentions is that, you know, there's agreeable people and disagreeable people. And I've noticed that I'm more of an agreeable person, but I think open-mindedness kind of comes into play with that. I never been here before. I just want to discover it. I don't really feel like oh, okay. I'm just, you know, I was just curious. I want to mark this location on my map just because I need to go here for some reason. But anyways, I think my open-mindedness comes into play with being agreeable. You know, I don't really ever look for conflict. You know, if you tell me something, you know, I don't go up and just straight up say, "No, you're wrong." Just stop. Nope. I don't just go up to someone and say, "Oh no, you're wrong," and all that stuff. I usually say, "Oh, well, explain to me why you think that way, you know, and you know, let me view your side. So it's not something I recommend everyone should be. I mean, I do recommend, you know, people to be an open mind instead of being closed-minded. I feel like with open-mindedness, you know, you have more of a chance to analyze a bunch of situations and views and stuff. But holy shit, why are there so many bears today? You're the 4th bear I've seen, and I've only been traveling. Okay, you're pissing me off already. We still cannot conjure this thing. Yeah, you fuck with the wrong one, boy. Alright. I think these guys got it. Oh shit! He knows the strat! He knows the strategy. Shit. Alright. But yeah, I'll leave that conversation there. You know, I kind of forgot where I left off, to be honest, because, like, at this point, oh my god, there is another motherfucking bear. Why are the bears out of your, like, caves today? Like, it's... No, it's still the summer, right? So, I guess that means they would... No, they don't start, looking for food and all that crap till the fall. So, yeah, why the hell are all the bears out all of a sudden? Good Jesus. That's the 5th bear I've seen in, like, what, the span of, like, 8 minutes, maybe, since we've, like, been traveling, from Ripton. So, it's getting quite annoying, to be honest. Alright. Anyways, ooh. This looks like, hopefully a hunter's camp, but it's probably full of bandits instead. Well, there are a couple horses. There's more than one person. Wait. Are you guys friendly? Oh, you guys are friendly.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he? Take a look.
Ah, so you're a poacher, you son of a bitch. I got a jug of milk. That's weird.
All right then.
Well, you know what? I'm having a bit of bear problem today, so if you guys are, you know, doing business and stuff like that, then I'm not gonna stop you. So bears need to be put on a leash. Alright. Oh, that was cool. I actually got more conjuration things that are doing that. Oh, what makes me now kind of want to keep summoning these dudes. So I can keep... There's another bear! Another bear! Alright, well I'm just gonna stay here and watch as this bear gets murdered. I don't even care anymore. The epic Skyrim music just kicks in, which just makes this fight worth watching. It is nice sometimes not having to fight yourself, you know? Get some, you know, you get a little bit of a break and stuff of watching other things fight each other. Oh, you can even take one of them down with you. Oh no. How, man, what such a shameful display. Sorry, I had to get all my frustrations out. It's so annoying. Like, getting attacked by, like, the same thing over and over again. At the very least, give me, like, I was about to say a coyote. What the wait, what the hell is going on here? Hey, what's up? I come in peace. I'm just,
Come along, no more stops. Find our way to solitude.
there's a traveler.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company.
Ah, we met Victoria in the last episode.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
Someone do something.
What, what's going on?
The way to an audience with the Emperor.
What's going on?
Help!
What's going on?
Somebody help!
Oh, let me guess. Is it a bear? I bet you. I swear to God, this is actually a bear. That doesn't sound like a bear. No, it's a troll. Okay, that makes sense. A friendly giant, huh? That is so rare to see. Usually these giants just want to be left alone. What's up?
Get away from me. Skyrim trash.
Okay.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to go to Victoria's wedding.
I am a thief. Okay, now what would Garrett do? Would he threaten people? No, he wouldn't. I know what Garrett would do. I know what Garrett would do. Enjoy the wedding.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
I know what Garrett would do. If you know why I'm quick saving, you know what I'm about to do. What do you have? You have a lot of valuables on you, my friend.
I saw you.
Alright, so we got a 90% chance of stealing that and we failed it. Looks like we are gonna have to load back up and try again. See, again, this is why I hate the pickpocketing mechanics in this game, because it's not based on skill, it's based on luck and chances, and yeah. I don't like games that are like that. But at the very least, we are getting better at pickpocketing, so it's something, I guess.
I saw you.
Alright, so go ahead and save it again. After we, so usually when we're pickpocketing, we'll steal like 3 items, save, and then steal another 3 item. There we go. I'm fine at the wedding without your present, bitches. Alright. Yeah, I think Garrett, if he was ever confronted in that situation, like somebody was calling me trash, or him trash, and stuff like that, he would tell them to have a good day, wait for them to walk behind him, to not notice him, and then just pickpocket them out of their, pickpocket and rob them of the goods. So, see, so, just from playing Thief alone, I mean, you kind of get to learn more about Garrett's personality. That he's not like a murderer. He doesn't really want violence. He's just, which is why he tries his best to stay hidden and stuff. The more thing he wants to do is just get in, get his valuables, and get out. And he does it for a living because he has to make a living. I read a little bit of lore and backstory of Garrett's story, and so the thief, place where he trained to be a thief was actually some kind of like cult or whatever. And welcome to Windhelm, by the way. But anyways, it was a cult or whatever. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Just give me a second.
Move on, friend. I have nothing to sell today.
I know. Let's take a little visit to Windhelm. Just just because, anyways, as we do that though, I'll go ahead and continue what I was gonna say. So in the lore, so Garrett grew up as a kid, orphaned, I believe. He's always alone, and the only way he could survive was to pickpocket, steal food, etc., etc. And one day when he was pickpocketing somebody, they caught him, but he was impressed by his skill to actually take his valuables out of his pocket. So that's such a weird loading thingy. So anyways, so that person took Garrett in, and it turns out that there was some kind of big cult, and I don't know if there's like a cult of thieves or something like that, but regardless, they basically helped him train. They gave him the tools, and and stuff like that. And yeah, and Garrett, you know, learn how to become a thief, and then eventually he just decided he wanted to be alone, you know, he wanted to be on his own, because, I mean, yeah, Garrus, he's a lone wolf, you know, he strives on being by himself, he strives on working by himself, etc, etc. What's up?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Alright. Okay, I gotta remember which is the right building. Why are we in Windhelm in the building? Why aren't we going after Carlia right now? Well, it's just a little bit of a fun mission from an old friend that we met a while back in the
Let me know
Dragon
if you want anything.
Club.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. The Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Ever think of moving to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the Corner Club on his own.
What's the Grey Quarter?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. It was a pleasure.
So yeah, if you don't remember, we're in Windhelm, home of the Stormcloaks, and they have a big hate boner for
filling up at night lately.
They have a big hate
I'll
boner
bet
for
Elder
Dark Elves.
Candlehearth is jealous.
They believe that
Apparently
they're
some
part of the
Nord
reason
would
why
be
this
murdered.
war rages on,
Not
and
sure
etc.
why I should
etc.
care.
They blame them for everything, really. And yes, it's majority of it is actually racism.
Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over.
So now these Dark Elves have the unfortunate, thing of
It's
living
not the cold
in the
of
slums.
Skyrim that gets to me.
So
It's when I've made enough money, I'm going to return to Morrowind in high style.
why are there so many Dark Elves here?
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind. So we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road. And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
So I don't know if this was recent event or this happened during the Oblivion Crisis and the Elder Scrolls 4, but the Dark Elves come from a place called Morrowind, and Morrowind is basically on a big giant volcano, and that they call the Red Mountain. And when that volcano erupted, obviously, it's a big, massive volcano. So it basically took, I guess it swept over the lands, or the smoke basically drove most of the Dark Elves into Skyrim, and that's why there are so many Dark Elves here. So there have been murders in Windhelm.
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
I honestly can't blame him too much, because of how the Dark Elves are treated here. But at the same time, that's kind of brutal, man. It's how Dark Elves treated in Windhelm.
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, what they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Alright, apologies, I switched the batteries out of my headset. Do you know where I can find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Alright. Wait, what? Oh, I actually got a new quest. Talking to innkeepers always good find work. I received one that may provide. Read the letter from Shigar's Go Tall. Okay. Well, we don't really need work. We actually got work of our own. But let's talk to this guy. So I don't blame you if you do not remember who. Would you get the hell out of here? I don't want to talk to you. I don't blame you if you don't remember Malborn, but back in the very first story mission that we did, Malborn helped us. If you remember, we had to sneak into the Thalmor embassy because there was suspicion that maybe the
Need something?
Thalmor. Okay, let me go over here so you can shut the hell up. So there are suspicions that the Thalmor could be involved with the return of the dragons. So Delphine, if you remember that bitch, said, "Hey, so talk to my homie Malborn. She'll get you into the embassy. He works there and stuff like that." When we got to the embassy, Malborn was the wood elf that helped us, sneak into the embassy. But then he got caught, and we saved him. Luckily, because he could have actually died, but we saved him, and now here we are. And now here's a follow-up of Malborn, and now we're gonna check on him. So, so tell me about this Thalmor assassin that's hunting you.
I was trying to get to Morrowind. The Dunmer don't care much for the Thalmor, and I figured I'd be safe there. As safe as anywhere, that is. But there's a Khajiit hanging around the main gate. I didn't like the way he was looking at me. I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave so he can follow me and kill me in a lonely place.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this assassin for you.
You'd be saving my life. Again. I know I probably seemed ungrateful. I've just been so scared. Expecting a knife at my throat any minute.
Alright, let's go ahead. Malborn helped us, and let's go ahead and return the favor. So, yeah, if you remember that Khajiit that was waiting outside, that was like, hey, I don't have any wares. Yes, that is a Thalmor spy, and so we need to take care of him, just so our boy Malborn can be left alone. Like I said, man, Thalmors, they're pretty fucking scary, so you do not want to mess with them.
Yes, Sarah.
Alright, so where's this assassin?
Looking to hire a boat?
Alright, so we know the assassin was up here somewhere. Again, usually this is a Dark Brotherhood thing, but when it comes to my friends or a family or something like that, I do this for him. And Malborn, we definitely owe him, so let's go ahead and get the arrow out. Let's see if we can get a nice clean shot from here. Okay, that was a miss. Detected. Oh, by those guys? Are you? Oh, come on. Can you, like, unsee me, please? I'm in the bushes. She's like going over like, hey, why do you look like you're about to kill someone? Are you seriously just gonna come this way? He didn't even stop to talk to me. Alright. Let's try this again. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and loot his corpse real quick. Before anyone sees us. Jedithar's note. Description of target. Bosman male, goes by Malborn, believed to be working with the Blades, so approach with caution. He has inside knowledge of our procedures, so he will be warier than usual. Malborn is not his real name. He's now been identified as a survivor of a family of traitors who were all believed to have died in a fire in Fallenesti. Do not risk him evading us. He's likely trying to leave Skyrim. Make sure of your kill. Do not implicate us. Alright. Damn, this guy has so much poison and a bow and arrow. Damn. And a dagger? Oh my god. This guy was ready to I don't know, man, gut him with poison and stuff, so. Hey, yo, dude, you don't want to be in the water for too long. You can get frostbite and all that stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Alright. So I think the best way of trying to get up back onto the docks is going over here. The music is really kicking in too. Oh, there we go. Alrighty.
Another day, another septum. By the hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out. I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double-distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste.
Sure, I'll get it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle. I would not complain if you returned with some skooma.
Well, even though skooma is a drug, I'd be willing to help a guy out. So don't help people get drugs or anything like that, you know. Not like what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of funny though. It's kind of like the equivalent of like when like parents be like, my child, do not smoke," and then they just puff a cigarette right in front of their face. "It's bad for you. This thing, it's gonna turn your lung black and it's gonna kill you. It's gonna absolutely wreck your whole life." And then just smoke another cigarette. It's like, bro. I don't know, man.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are? If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
Okay.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
My boy likes me. Cool.
What do you need? Hmm?
The Thalmor assassin is dead. It's safe to leave Windhelm.
That's great news. I'd better go, right now, before they find me again. This is my chance. Thank you. Here. I stole a lot from the Thalmor over the years. You may as well have some of it.
Thanks, Malborn. Alright, well there we go.
Yes?
Now, actually
in.
it's really
Just
good
stoke
that
the
we
fire.
came back in here
Take a
because we
seat and
need
get the cold
to
out.
steal something for him. So we need to be quiet. I mean, I like you, my dude, so you know what? I'm only going to steal this one item that I need. Oh, wait, what? He has Imperial... Wait, he has Imperial armor up here. Interesting. How you doing? I'm just, I don't have a good excuse, actually, so I'm just gonna pretend you didn't see me. That was so weird. Are you looking straight up at me? There we go. You know what? I'm very curious. Let's go ahead and... He has an Imperial armor in there, which is very interesting. Considering, you know, we're in the city of Stormcloaks. There's more Dunmer up here. Is he housing Dunmers up here? Whoa, that's a good secret to find.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. The Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Interesting. So I never actually like been up here before, but interesting. It seems like we're actually good to come up here, by the way. Interesting. Very interesting. The game ended. I actually want this. Alright. Very, very interesting. See, it's the details of the game that just really immerse you into the world. Like the little stories and tidbits and etc, etc. That's why I love Skyrim. I can just easily get immersed into it. And that right there, just seeing that Imperial armor really like, whoa, like it really wowed me. Because we're in the city of Stormcloaks that are at civil war with the Imperials. And they're treating the Dark Elf like crap. But you go into the bar, and you know, usually normal customers, you just go into the bar, chit chat, you know, drink up, and that's it, right? But you go upstairs, and there's Imperial armor there. So, and there's some story behind that. Like, could the bartender be an Imperial guy, or is he an
Lords
Imperial?
don't appreciate us. So what? I don't appreciate them right
You know,
back.
so could he have been like an Imperial soldier at one point? Like, that's insane.
Another day. The young folks are too happy. Thank you so much. Here, let me show you a thing or two about not attracting attention to yourself. I would not complain.
Oh, nice. You taught us some stuff about sneaking. Sweet.
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just keep out of the way. Shavi knows the dock doesn't look nice, but fresh air is good for the gills.
Are you always so happy?
Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make, and I've chosen to make the best of things that I can.
That, you know what? Someday, you'll be a really good inspiration for other people.
Talk.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better. We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing.
Someone giving you trouble?
Torbjorn Shatter Shield. I wish someone would beat the coin out of his fat fists. He clings to every septum. He says an Argonian's labor is only worth 1/10 of a proper Nord worker. My people are not slaves.
What if I talk to Torbjorn?
You can try, but we've gotten nowhere talking to him ourselves.
Why are the dock workers Argonians?
We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing.
How long have you lived in Windhelm?
I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves, but we stick together. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Skyrim isn't very friendly.
Alright. Well, I say let's go ahead and talk to Torbjorn. Finish this quest up, and then if we still have time, let's go ahead and get to, wait, hold up. Now I got 3 mission markers. Wait, why so? Okay, so we need to get Snowveil Sanctum to continue our quest to find Karliah. Sorry, this is what happens when you start exploring Skyrim, man. Is that you get off track and you find more stuff you want to do, etc., etc. Oh man, this game is so good. This is why, like, to me, it's the best game ever made, like, ever.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices.
Yeah, I've always wanted to make a video game series out of playing Skyrim, and there I am, man, living the dream. So, it's not something I make money off of or anything like that. But I do not give a damn,
Come on in.
I just enjoy making these videos, so they're fun to me. It's still a new experience to me.
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
You need to pay the Argonians a fair wage.
Those boots aren't worth the septums I do pay them. I'm not giving them coin I could give to good Nord workers.
They'll work harder if you pay them more.
Bold words, but true. Fine, you win. I'll pay the Argonians more coin. Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Alright. Let's go ahead and return back to the Argonians real quick. Tell our guy that, took care of it, he's gonna be paying more. And yeah, there we go. Oh man. So yeah, as I've said, though, we do got another video coming out today. It's gonna be another hour-long video. So hey, man, Raven's working overtime. So we're gonna be checking out Far Cry 6, and I do plan on playing the DLCs at some point.
Skyrim.
Because hey, man, you get to play as the villains, which is awesome.
Knows the dock doesn't.
The thing is, I'm just not sure when I want to play it, because they might be some of them might be a good introduction into playing the main games, but we'll see. We'll see.
I wish the Nords, Argonian. You talked Torbjorn down? I'm impressed. Here I was saving this for a rainy day. Maybe now I can afford a few more for my people. Take it.
May the earth beneath your feet be.
Oh wow, he actually gave me some potion. Nice. So, I mean, I'll take all
used to
potions.
smile at your passing.
Alright, I think we've done enough side missions, so let's go ahead and continue up to Snowbell Sanctum, where we will end the episode for today. But yeah. So, overall though, today's a pretty damn good day. So, I'm actually happy, you know, and wow, this, I mean, I know I've said it in like every episode, but god damn, this guy look pretty. So, like, the sky is amazing. Like, just like this right here, like this image right here, you know, you got the moon, the dark moon fading in the background with the snow just going through the wind. You know, you got the trees and shit like that. Like, it just creates such an ambient atmosphere. Now, with the right music in the background, I mean, oh man, you can make it like a 10-hour, you know, ambient music, you know, video, etc., etc. for, but yeah, for Skyrim on YouTube. So, which you can actually look up if you're ever interested. They're very nice to relax and sleep too. Shit. Okay, let's go around. I'm not in the mood to fight those guys. So I do know that I watched a video, and there is a video that actually explains, you know, who are the tougher enemies in Skyrim, and I can't remember. I don't think it's Ithrace. I think it's those guys, right? And I think they're technically the toughest enemy in Skyrim. Now, why? Well, it's because they are the only enemies that not only scale with the player, meaning that when you level up, they level up. They'll always be a higher level than you by a certain amount. So you can never out-level those guys. So you can be like level 500, they'll probably be like a level like 550 or something like that. I'm not sure. I can't remember if there was exactly those guys or it was another thing like those, but yeah. And the biggest problem is that they just take forever to kill. That's really it. So. Oh. Here we go. 2 sleeping bedrolls, huh? And a dead horse. Campfire is still lit, so it's still pretty recent.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
The Carlia took on both you alone?
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
Damn. And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
So what happened after Gallus died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were a part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Unfortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what of Carlisle?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. Keep your eyes open.
So you're telling me that Carlia murdered, or attempted to murder you and killed Gallus, and then you used the guild resource, the money, to hunt down Carlia, which is understandable, but still. You can at least let the horse, like, you know, go somewhere. You had to kill it. Whatever. Interesting, right? Well, we're gonna go ahead and leave the episode off here. Yeah, man. So next episode, we're gonna go into the ruins and see if we can find this Carlia chick. But yeah, look at Mercer's face. Like, he just looks like he's seen war. Like, he sit on his lap, like, sit down, boy. Let me tell you what happened in Nome. So yeah. Anyways, remember, we got a bonus episode today. But if you're not interested, we got another episode tomorrow of Skyrim. So it sounds like it's gonna be a big one. So yeah, thanks so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later.